Hey guys and gals, almost the weekend again, so that means time for the weekend update. And this one's a good one. And this one is all about the awards. Well, not about the awards, there's a lot of other stuff. We're going to start with awards because the awards banquet or ceremony or appreciation event or whatever you want to call it was great. Everybody there had a great time. In fact, I received, you know, those weather things where it's hard to point? Same thing. This little award back there, that nice little U de Bomb award, that's me. Got that from Don Zimmerman. In fact, I am such the bomb that you guys won't believe this, but they actually put my head on Mount Rushmore. Pretty amazing, right? Absolutely crazy. Just kidding. All right. So, congratulations to those who earned awards. And I just want to go through some of the main ones. Top producers, and this slide is a little bit wrong, but top producers Shelly Jameson at 20 million, Todd and Diana Telford at 15 million, not 25, but 15. Tim and Agnes Reynolds at 14 million, and Cameron, you're at 12. Those are our top producers here in the Orem office for 2024. Amazing work by them. If you don't think that there's work out there for you to be as successful as you want to be, there's proof. You can be as successful as you want to be. Top producer overall in the whole company was Karina Bassett at $33 million. And so there is a bunch of work out there for you guys to be able to get done. Our MVP for the year was Shelly Jameson, and this isn't just because of her sales, it's because she is so willing to teach and to help and to talk to those of you in the brokerage who want to talk about how to be successful. Love her work ethic and everything that she does in order to bring both herself and the brokerage up a level. And so she was my choice for the MVP this year, and she received that award. And our wanted dead or alive Shelly Jameson. So this one, guys, after this number, after this 20 million number, I probably had, I don't know, 50 of you reach out to me and say, what does she do? Why is she so successful? What is it that she does? Guys, go talk to her. She's the one you want to hunt down and find out what it is that she does in order to be successful. She's not going to tell you where to go. Well, she might. It's Shelly, so she might tell you where to go. She's very authentic to herself. But she will definitely help you and help you understand what she does. I'm going to talk a little bit about why that may or may not be a good thing for you today in today's video. But yeah, Shelly's amazing. And then Gloria was my rookie of the year for this year. She closed all kinds of transactions in her first year in 2024. And just a real asset to the brokerage, and she has a niche that she's just gonna kill it this year. So looking forward to what Gloria is going to be able to accomplish. But she was the rookie of the year for 2024. So congratulations to her. All right, on to some other stuff besides awards. Awards was great. It took us 2 months of hard work to get there, and we're glad it's over, but we do love and appreciate every single one of you. Want you to feel that way, want you to know that that's the case. But there was a rule or a new rule that came out from NAR. It's a clarification, I guess. Well, no, it's a new rule as part of the Clear Cooperation Rule. A new part of that. They did give some clarification around part of the rule, and that is that if your property is off market and you're not going to go and publicly market it live, you can actually market one-to-one to other agents in other brokerages. So you could actually talk to John down the street and say, hey, just wanted to let you know that I have a listing agreement with 123 Main Street, and it's maybe going to fit one of your clients, so wanted you to know. One-to-one, agent to agent, you can do that. You cannot blast that out to multiple brokerages. So you can't just put it on Facebook or send it in an email to multiple agents or to multiple brokerages or do anything like that. You can do it to multiple agents within your own brokerage, but one-to-one is still okay in Clear Cooperation. The minute you do it to multiple or put a sign in the yard or anything else, you're doing public advertising, and you have 24 hours to have the property on the MLS at that point. Okay. Now the new rule that they put out, new rule that they put out was this. They said that now you can delay the IDX to other brokerages. And so what that's saying is you put it on our MLS, our agents, wherever our agents are, our agents right here can actually see the property still, can request showings and go and show it, but it doesn't push out in the IDX feeds. So it doesn't go out to Zillow, Homes.com, Realtor.com, Coldwell Banker, Fathom Realty, any of the portals, any of the other brokerages, anybody's site who's pulling an IDX feed will not get your listing. It's only on the MLS and doesn't push out any further than that. So the visibility stays right there. Why that's beneficial? I honestly have no idea. I don't understand why it is that people are saying that these new rules or this new way of thinking that they're trying to push and not having clear cooperation is better. Why would you not want to push your property out to everybody? Like my clients, when I list a property, they want it everywhere. Places that I don't even go, like down on the Safeway shopping carts or wherever. They want their property on every single place that I can possibly find, right? But this new rule, apparently it's what some people want, is that you can put it on the MLS, but it just doesn't go to IDX feeds for a period of time. Now, if you saw from our MLS, this new rule isn't actually in place yet. They don't have anything to back it up. They don't have any of the structure in. They don't have the timeline of how long it can be delayed or anything like that. So there is more information to come, but this is what's going to be coming down the pipe in case you have a crazy client that says, all I want is for it to be on the local MLS and I don't want anybody in California to see or buy my property. Okay, there you go. I guess that's the good way to get around that for you. All right, next up, and this is what I was talking about when I was talking about, Shelly or Tim or Todd and Diana or whoever, Cameron Muir or whoever talking to you about what they do for their business. Guys, authenticity is probably one of the key things that they do. They're authentic to who they are. They love their people the way that they love them. They talk to them and do the things that they do in the way that they do them. Shelly's on social media because she loves social media. She's the queen of Spanish Fork because she loves Spanish Fork. Todd loves his clients the way that he does. Cameron does his thing. Tim doesn't do anything and lets Agnes do all the stuff because she's better at the social stuff, and then he takes over and does the contracts, right? But that's why they're good at what they do. I do things the way that I do them because I hate people in general, and so I don't like to talk to anybody, and so I kind of do my thing the way that I do it. But I'm authentic to the way that I am, right? And those agents are authentic, and that's why they're actually successful. They go to people and love people in the way that they love them and do things. I want to show you a clip here.
I can always tell who's a Utah native and who isn't, and here are some things that give you posers away. Part 1, probably. You're not a Utah native if you don't understand the geographical implications of this word. You don't realize that there's special instructions on cake mixes because chemistry is different at altitude. You think this word is dessert. You wouldn't have a visceral reaction if I told you one of our friends was dating a summer sales bro. You didn't learn this banger in 4th grade that forgets to mention that there were people here before the white colonizers showed up.
People working together.
You don't know what I'm talking about when I say that it's open Monday through Friday till 8, Saturday till 5, closed Sunday.
Okay, guys, so Caitlin cracks me up. She has this just really raw feel to her whole presence as a realtor, and that is not going to resonate with a lot of people, right? Well, not a lot. Some people are just going to be totally put off by that, right? Like Utah County in general will be put off by the way that she does business. But it's who she is. She's very authentic, and because of it, she's successful, right? And so go look at her stuff. Go look at Shelly's stuff and the way that she does things. Go look at whoever's stuff, Karina Bassett's stuff and the way she does stuff. Honestly, figure out how you do business and how you love your people and be authentic to who you are and work it and do it the way that you want to do it. In addition to that, there's this, and I get this so much. This really hit home this week. If you don't play, you can't win, right? If you don't play the game, there's no way to win. There's too many of you out there that are saying, look, I'm just going to fail. If I try, I'm going to get rejected. I can't believe that my friends and family don't even want to work with me. I'm not going to go talk to them because if I do, it's going to be terrible and they're going to say no and I'm never going to have any business. Guys, if you don't try, if you don't play, you're not going to be successful. And that's what all of these top producers do. They're out there working, and they work every day. You ask Karina, Dawn said it during awards, she's successful because she gets up early every day and she works hard. And that's why she's successful. She plays the game, and that's how she wins. Look at everybody who's successful in business. They all do the same thing. They work hard, they try, they succeed, but they fail a lot as well, because they know if they don't play, even if they fail, if they don't play, they can't win at all. You've already failed if you don't try. So go out there and do what you can. If you need to talk through things, if you want to figure this out, if you want to have somebody to coach you or walk you through some of this, I'm happy to do that. Give me a call. We can Zoom. You can come in and sit down, and we can do it here. Whatever works for you. But figure out how to get this momentum building. There's no reason that you cannot do at least $20 million this year. I don't care who you are. You can do it this year if you want to. It's up to you. All right, guys, as usual, prompt of the week for ChatGPT. And this week, it's an interesting one. ChatGPT released a new update to their image model. All of these images from this video were all created via ChatGPT. I put in a prompt, and they created all of these things. And so with Shelly's, I actually uploaded a picture of Shelly for her wanted poster, and then just said, hey, make me a wanted poster with this information on it. Right? The rest I just typed in, this is what I want. I want a congratulations for our top producers in 2024. Here's a logo. Please use it. So, guys, it's that easy to be able to do it. You can see there's some things that aren't quite right, like the top producers, it got Todd and Diana's number wrong, and the logo has a little extra window in it. So you have to be a little bit careful, especially if you're going to use it for public marketing. I would have gone back and said, hey, why don't you fix that logo if I was actually using it, something that the division would look at, and this would be considered public marketing. So in any case, that's your prompt for the week, is go try ChatGPT's new Create Image. There's a little button on ChatGPT. You click Create Image, and then you're able to create some pretty amazing things. Their image generation upgrade in this version, absolutely astounding. You will be amazed what you can do with this thing. So go try that. In fact, this week's challenge is this. Pick a local business. I don't care which local business, one that you like, and use AI. I would use ChatGPT 4.0 with image generation to stylize an image of that business, and then post it with a caption of, this is why I love this spot, or this is why I love this business, or this is why I love their coffee, or whatever you want to do. But just put that business up, tag them would be great, right? So that they get tagged, and then tell your community why that's a great place for them to go visit. So that's your weekly challenge. All right, guys, lots there for you to be able to do. Image generation, get out and work, call the top producers, talk to the people around you, be authentic to who you are, figure out who you are and how you're going to do business. How are you going to be as successful as you want to be this year? If you want to do it, you can do it. It's really up to you. I promise you can. There's nothing that can hold you back if you just try. And if I can help in any way, you know I'm happy to. Let me know what I can do. We're at 13 minutes, so I'm a little bit over this week, but hopefully it's been valuable for you. Hope you have a great weekend. If there's anything I can do to help you, call Don Zimmerman. Just kidding. Call me, text me. Happy to do it. Have a great week and take care.